Are you thinking about starting your own podcast? Hey, great, go for it. But don't go it alone without a coach to get you started off on the right foot. My name is Glen Steinson, and I'm the host of the Stewardship Weekly podcast. Let me make this clear right from the start. I have voluntarily submitted this audio testimony to Cliff for him to use to promote his Podcasting A to Z course. He did not ask for it. I enjoyed the course. I appreciated all that I learned, and I decided to put this together, and I emailed it to him. You see, in April of 2011, I was in the same place as you right now. My head was full of lots of ideas, I had a strong desire to reach out to people, and I also had the motivation and drive to ensure that if I started a project, I would see it through for the long haul. At that point, however, my desire to encourage and share with others was unfocused, and I was unsure how I should proceed in starting out. One morning I was sitting at my desk looking through iTunes for interesting shows to listen to while driving around for work. The podcast Answer Man came up in the list, and I subscribed and downloaded all the archived episodes that were available. Within a few weeks, I had listened to dozens of episodes and really enjoyed hearing Cliff talk about a subject that he was so passionate about. On one of the shows, Cliff enthusiastically talked about his Podcasting A to Z course that would be starting again the following month. I checked out his website again, and I read about all that his course had to offer. Then, a few days later, I received an email from Cliff. I'm on his mailing list, and he had sent out a message encouraging us to click on a link to view his promotional video. Although I had already viewed the video, I clicked on the link anyways, and I viewed it again. You know, kind of like when you want to buy something, so you keep returning to the store to look at it. Well, although I was sold on the idea of joining the class, I hesitated to make a commitment, and I left his webpage without signing up. A few days later, I received a personal email from Cliff in which he stated that he could see that I had clicked the link in the previous email and viewed the promo video. He wanted to know, was I interested in joining the next class? Did I want to sign up now? Well, a day later, I responded to Cliff, and I officially became one of the students in his May 2011 class. After going through his course in June of 2011, I launched my own successful podcast, Stewardship Weekly. My show was in both iTunes and the BlackBerry directory and is gaining momentum and picking up new listeners all the time. I'm having lots of fun producing each episode, and I've got a great sense of pride when telling others what I'm doing online. If you're ready to start your own podcast, hey, do the math. Cliff's private coaching calls are invoiced at hundreds of dollars per hour. Well, that's a lot, isn't it? Well, yeah, you bet it is. But it's worth it when you consider all that you'll learn in just 3 or 4 hours worth of phone conversations. However, when your call's over, well, that's it. You'll have to wait until your next session to ask him your new questions. See, that's the beauty of the Podcasting A to Z course. You get unlimited questions answered for the entire duration of the course. So for one fee that's less than a series of telephone conversations, you get to post unlimited questions, and you promptly get personalized responses. Hey, guaranteed. Not only that, if Cliff feels that your inquiry is such that the entire class could benefit from hearing the answer, he'll include it in the weekly video conference with visual aids to support his response. Look again at the list of everything that's included in the course. Don't quickly skim read it. Go back and reread it line by line. You'll see that nothing's omitted. Every possible subject is covered at some point during the course. By going through each module and learning exercise, you'll dramatically increase your chances of launching a successful podcast in the shortest time possible. So before I finish, let me say it again. Cliff did not ask me to give this glowing recommendation. I submitted it to him as my way of saying thank you for his knowledge and his passion on the subject. So it's really simple. If you've watched Cliff's video, you've read through the A to Z course outline, and you've listened to me all the way to this point, you're obviously interested in moving forward on your own podcast. move the cursor down the page, click the Buy Now button, and get going. Just think, if you do, in just a few weeks, you'll be releasing episode number 1 of your new show. Hey, do it. Good luck.